His safety blanket. You're standing between it. At night, move very quietly. Try not to. Once you go to bed, stay in bed if you can. Seriously, you don't want to be wandering around outside.
There's curfew at Manapools after 6. You can drive around.
We are just talking about the national parks here, aren't we?
Yes. We are talking about the national parks,
and
but you know, lots of people have been knocked over by buffalo at night and all sorts of things. And they won't. If you're in your, you know, like if you're in your lodges, you guys will be fine at night. It's just going to be where you've got to be really alert is when you're walking around, because you. Promise you don't see things. You walk around a corner and there's a herd of elephant. I mean, it's just here, and because you don't hear anything. They are so quiet.
And the other thing is we're going to be in different four-wheel drives doing stuff during the day, but we won't have any mobile phones or anything. So we've got to be like making sure. And we've been bogged there. Every time we've been there, we've been bogged. And
but dry season though.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like there's still,
but the
you know,
only thing is that
communication.
You've got to just plan your routes.
Yeah.
You know,
and not
you've got to say Dean's got to be saying I'm doing this. He's going there. He's going there. So if somebody doesn't turn up, you can just shoot down there
and find them. Yeah.
And find them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's driving our bus?
The buses are for the first half of the trip, and they're the guides, the people that we've hired.
So
but
they'll pay the tolls and
but in Manapools we'll be having our own four-wheel drives, which we'll be driving.
Cool.
But yeah, we've got to plan our routes and just communicate. And
so, should we all get international licenses?
Not all, I think.
No,
like
you don't need international driver's license.
Just have good driving.
Use Aussie licenses, you'll be fine.
And not everyone will be driving. It will just be like Dean and Dale and.
Actually, I know nothing about language. So, is English the spoken word? It is.
Yeah. Most of the guys will speak English. Definitely around all the resorts and all that, they'll be speaking English. The national parks guys will all speak English. So you don't need. There won't be a problem there.
Lots of local languages.
Yeah.
And to get an idea of weather, I've kind of had a bit of a chat before, but it's basically pretty similar to here. That's what we're going.
Very similar to here. You're going to have the days are going to be beautiful blue skies.
Yeah.
By about 10 o'clock, you'll be peeling off your clothes as quickly as can be, and then by 3 you'll be putting them back on again. But it'll be brilliant weather, because it's very seldom that we have rain during.
But they won't be hot days; they'll just be pleasant.
No, they'll be pleasant.
They'll be lovely.
Yeah, they'll be. It's the best time of the year by a long way.
Yeah.
But it'll all be cold at night.
Yeah.
You will be cold.
Good sleeping bag, folks.
Yeah, good sleeping bag.
Yeah, and thermals. Thermals are great. Like thermals you can just chuck under.
We talked about torches.
Yeah.
You must. Alicia mentioned a head thing. I think that's brilliant. I actually bought one just down the road. Is at Fairfield Shopping Centre here. That side. Yeah. There's a little. It used to be at Clark's or something.
Dollars and cents.
Yeah, dollars and cents. I just bought a little lead one for $3 or something.
Yeah.
And then I bought a decent hand torch.
Yeah, that's
But I think you should, if possible, one or both would be excellent, because you'll need them in Harare as well. You will need them wherever you go.
They are constant.
Because there's about 50%. You're getting Harare at the moment's getting less than 50% of the power they need.
Yeah.
So if you're not at a place with a generator, you will have a problem if you don't have a torch. Torches, batteries are important. The other thing I was going to say is, you're travelling by bus all the way, make sure you've got toilet paper. Absolute essential, because you will not find a toilet with toilet paper anywhere.
We bought it at the supermarket though, like pretty regularly.
Well, the locals use whatever they can, but the problem is that if you come to a garage or a service station, and they put toilet paper in there, the first guy goes in, steals the whole roll. So there's never any there for the next bucket.
You wipe your ass with your left hand and eat with your right.
Something like that. And the other thing is,
You can buy toilet paper at the supermarket.
yeah. No, you can, but make sure it's no good if it's in the supermarket when you're in the bus.
Yeah. You just get a lot for the bus. Yeah.
So make sure that, and also make sure that if there's a chance to go to the toilet, go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Because the stops are few and far between.
Especially on that bus ride from Joburg to Bulawayo, there's not a toilet on the bus.
I always need to pee.
And they will stop when they want to stop, which is, I don't know when.
What about food generally for food-borne illness, like for getting crook from food?
Okay, food. I would avoid. I would avoid eating off the streets. So I would avoid, like when you go to that Mbari market, there will be food vendors. As a general rule, I would say not to do it. I would also say wherever you are, either drink bottled water or boiled water, because the water purification system throughout the country has collapsed totally. So unless you're a hardcore resident there, you will be running.
And what about like fresh foods kind of thing?
Fresh food's fine, just wash them.
Wash them with
In boiled water.
In pure water. Yeah.
But generally you're going to, it's not too different to a place like Bali. If you rush around Bali eating all and sundry, you will get Bali belly.
You deserve to get Bali.
Yeah, and it's the same there. But the one thing is that the food in the restaurants, all that will be fine. You'll get good food, good cheap food actually.
Really
It's
nice
inexpensive,
food.
yeah.
Yeah.
Inexpensive.
Fresh.
Yeah, so water is a problem, but also